best of Uncle Fucker.
Now let's hope it's back. It is. Look, they get to hear you sing.
Sing Uncle Fucker.
All right, guys, welcome back to Argent Leftovers. I'm Argent.
I'm Mort.
And we are back for another wonderful weekend of Arcade Spirits. First order of business, guys, please go, if you're in Twitch or YouTube, go down and look at the broadcast link because we have the Amazon link to my daughter's book. It came out this week. It's out on both ebook and physical formats. Physical formats will probably get a little signature
with a little squiggle.
The little happy... No, I won't say happy face because I don't know, but...
The personalized squiggle doodle.
Yes. So, it is out for sale. Go ahead and click our link. Go down, buy it, and enjoy your wonderful little young adult novel. If you know anybody who likes young adult fiction, there you go. Very proud of my kid, if you can't tell. Anyway, so last week on Arcade Spirits, what did we do? First, we bought a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cabinet.
We did.
That was awesome.
Disguised as some shitty football game.
Right, and we got sucked into Polybius.
Oh, God, we did. We got sucked into Polybius. That was bad. But it was good for us, because we did make some good decisions, but
we met the gay donut store owners.
Yep.
Which were awesome. Even though my voice for them wasn't.
Right.
And let's see, we got a little bit closer with,
we got closer to Ashley.
Ashley, of
course.
We
got closer to Naomi, because of course. Mm-hmm. We also get closer to Gavin a little bit more.
That's it. She remembers his name. I'm an idiot. So I was like, damn, what the hell is his name?
The fuck is that guy's name? So, in order, we got closer to Ashley, got to learn a little bit more about her, got to meet the gay donut shop owners, which, awesome. But, they made a Matt Damon and Ben Affleck joke, so it was fucking great. Then we decided that we wanted to go part of the action. We made, Hazma was his name?
Hamza!
Because he said it so many fucking times, he remembers that one, because he said it. Hamza! Which we all now believe that he's just a showing Kyoma of a different timeline. Because he is.
Yes.
He fucking is, and it's great.
He absolutely is.
We got to meet Hamza, get to know his shit. Now, hopefully, we have a better rapport with Hamza. We did take part in the auction versus trying to take time with Naomi. Because, well, we're trying to, do both. We're trying to keep our game store from going under, man. That's kind of how that went. Was just maybe the game might actually let the game store go under, but we may still be friends after that. We don't know, but I kind of would like to keep the arcade running.
We want to keep everything together. We want to actually,
And then, of course, it pulled a Just Monica on us because it was play the game.
Yes.
Play the game, play the game, play the game. It gave us
Just Monica.
4 choices of Just Monica.
Do you want to play Polybius? Yes, or yes.
Mm-hmm. Just Monica.
Which is now officially known as Just Monarchying Us.
It pulled a Just Monica on us.
So, anyway. So we have gotten our little happy butts.
Yep. Apparently we got all the must-haves and a couple of the wants. Because, meh.
For the,
nice to haves.
Hey, there we go. We are back.
Ta-da!
And for those of you that joined us on Monday, there was no live stream of Paladins because we're having a little bit of a problem with Paladins not wanting to stream, but we did get a recording of it, and I will be putting that up this week. Also, I'm working on a couple other things I'm going to put up this week because I can, and I want to, and I'm gonna, so... More stuff for you to bask in my wonderful voice. I'm sorry you have to do that.
Just because I'm not there.
And that's pretty much it. We've decided that she's the draw and I'm just the, brains. Brains?
I'll take being the rather pinky. No!
I'll be the brain because then we're all going to go off the rails and die horribly. So anyway, we are...
Bait and switch.
Bait and switch. I'm bait, she's switch. Wait, no, she's bait, I'm switch. Yeah, you'd be the bait. Mm-hmm. She's the eye candy. I'm just The eye?
And then we'll switch and you'll be stuck with this guy over here.
It'd be great. I mean, you were stuck with me in the first place, so...
Takes a certain type of crazy to stick with your ass for this long.
It's true. It's true. I can't even keep up with me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so let's,
Jump right back to it,
Why
shall
does
we?
she have a cat in a box? Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna get to see that. Okay, so I missed a line here. Okay, this will be yours.
Yep.
I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires, ... Okay, so let's go.
Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages.
Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi?
Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francine and I are going to take them back to the shelter. Wait, is that a Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I could restore that, really make it shine. Please, please, can we bet on it?
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise, they'll learn and earn well.
Ew, way too violent and gross.
And what the fuck?
Jingoistic.
Jingoist... Way too violent and gross. And jingoistic. And just sort of dumb.
Jingoistic is kind of the, when you're super patriotic, you know, gung-ho, go get 'em. That's being jingoistic.
Okay.
Yeah, new word.
New word of thing I've never heard before.
Hey, Buzz, 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 Buzz. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Buzz. I guess Wyvern Keep could be okay too. Woman protagonist and 50 cents to play? We both walk away satisfied.
Oh, Buzz, by the way, I tried the new tank today. I like him. I could get down with that. I suppose I could live with that. Yeah. But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sort of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we get back to work moving our purchase out to the van. Argent, do you concur?
Earth to Argent. You in there? Hello?
I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, and before the curse kicked in, every summer we'd go to the beach, and there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one ever heard of before. Yeah, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain. Oh ho! I see fire in your eyes, Argent Leftovers. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear.
Okay.
The game I remembered so fondly was...
Oh.
What game did I love when I was a kid? Okay, so...
I mean, So, from the conversation we just had, Wyvern Keep seems like a good middle ground between both Gavin and Naomi.
Right. And see, personally, Phrase Invaders would be a little more along the lines of Typing of the Dead, so a little more educational than I'd care for in an arcade.
Oh, yeah.
Zombie Meltdown probably would keep my attention for all of about 10 minutes, and then I'd be done. But Wyvern Keep is a light gun game, and I like shooting things.
No, that's Zombie Meltdown.
Okay, well, I like light gun games, and I shoot things. What's Wyvern Keep? Well, they didn't ever go
Wyvern
into the
Keep-
details of it, did
They didn't. Well, no, they did.
So was a female protect. Oh,
Yeah,
was that the?
Because they all had their. You knew all their equivalents last stream.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, and you loved that game. You said.
I like that game.
Okay, you liked that game. My bad. You might have actually said I love that game, but hey.
Probably. I love all games. No, I don't. I don't love all
You don't
games.
love all games.
There are games I hate.
You're kind of particular and not particular at the same time.
And that's weird because all my students used to say that. They're like, "You're really picky, but you're not really picky." I was like, I like what I like, and it varies on a game by game basis. I don't like real time strats, like at all, because I like basic war games, and real time stuff confuses me because I'm old and stupid. So, But I play StarCraft 2, so, you know, and I used to play Command and Conquer all the fucking time. But anyway. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me, amazing, like nothing I'd ever seen before. I traded tips with other kids at the arcade, trying to master the sequence of moves to win the game, and eventually, I beat the Wyvern. I rescued the prince, and first kid in the arcade to do so. My parents were so proud of me. Those were good years. Good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I'm edgelording for a moment, pardon me.
Right?
I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep.
A good choice. I'm okay with that.
I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn its keep, but... but we still can't afford it. Interesting! I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What you will trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name. Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. Old? RTS? Warcraft 2 with the online patch? Let's get old. Didn't play Warcraft 2. Didn't care about Warcraft. Played World of Warcraft. Hated Warcraft. No, we're talking old school. I played King Command and Conquer Red Alert on PlayStation. But that's because I don't like playing with other people. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Psst, Argent, I'm over here now.
Why is my phone calling out to you, exactly? And that doesn't sound like my Iris. Now, seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris.
It's important. My emotional tension detection routine indicates that in intense identity situation, my programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, excluding basicality. Excluding basically. For fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it.
Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. That I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Warning! Intense identity situation detected.
Holy shit.
I offer you an opportunity, I offer you a joke, I offer you revenge.
I offer you my dream?
Okay, so, revenge.
Revenge on what, though?
That's
what are
my
we
question.
revenging on?
Yeah,
Like, are we offering revenge, like, on our family curse here, and that's what our revenge is?
but didn't he have a tragic backstory, Hamza did, that he was broke and then he sold himself off as a traitor to Saudi prince or something, and
Yeah, some shit like that. You're right.
so why would he want revenge? Revenge! You gotta say it like that.
Revenge!
I offer you my dream. Well, my dream is... What is my dream at this point?
To keep the Funplex going and
Help others?
help others? Oh.
I'm gonna save.
Yeah, right.
Because this one, I don't like how this one's playing out in my head.
Yeah, because...
Revenge doesn't seem to make much sense to me. and then offering you my dream. I'm giving you my dream.
Exactly.
For this.
That's why I'm so fucking confused.
I'm very confused at this point.
Like, for fuck's sake, like, so, like, is it revenge? He's Buzzachino says dream, but for some Buzzachino is also like a very kind person. We started to notice.
He's a nice guy. God, you're such a nice guy.
Not the nice guy TM though.
Not TM nice guy. Not Fedora nice guy. But
sorry, you like
no, you guys missed it when I took the hat off earlier. It was stuck to my hair.
It was.
I'm like halfway off here, holding my hair up, going, I can't get it off. My wife's.
There was no even I can't get it off. It was just ah. So his wife came.
My
to
wife
the
had to
rescue.
unbuckle my head.
Yeah, she had to unbuckle his head.
She had to take the gimp mask off for once.
Oh.
I don't like revenge. Just like, okay, viscerally, I don't like revenge as an option. I don't feel like it. Thank you.
Shut your fucking face.
We didn't find any viruses. Shut up. Nobody even uses you. Nobody uses the laptop. The laptop sits here. It sits over there until Fridays, and then it comes over here, and then it goes back over there.
Right.
I'm nice, but I do might. Hey,
Hello.
GamerX1988. How's it going? Pleased to have you with us. So we're currently trying to decide which of these two choices we're going to get for Hamza. We're going to say offer your dream or offer you revenge. Again, I don't know what offer you revenge is even supposed to mean.
Yeah, is it I offer you a chance of revenge?
Or I give up my revenge to you to get the... I don't know how this plays out.
Shit, because you're right. I offer you my dream means I'm giving my dream to you?
In exchange for the game.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do I want to give up my dream that easily?
Or do I want to give up my revenge?
Revenge!
Yes.
Hey, at least I turned my head.
That's true. You also did turn your head as Kyoya and Kyoma, but then again, that shit would bounce off your goddamn wall, come
That's
right
true.
back at me. That's
There's
why,
a wall right there that it bounces off of into her face.
Hence why I was always saying like this.
Ooh, what type? Ooh.
What type of visual novels do you guys play? We play everything. We
Use me while I stutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing Arcade Spirits right now. We've played Doki Doki Literature Club. We've played The Letter.
I forgot to turn my phone off.
Your pants are laughing.
Oh, why are you stop your
We played The Letter. We played Cinderella Phenomenon. We played... So we kind of run the gamut. It's whatever kind of sounds good to us at the moment.
We are also usually open for a lot of suggestions.
Yes,
if
please.
You say, hey, this is a good game, give it a shot, we'll go for it.
And if it's your game, then tell us so that we can, like, promote it.
Yeah, I mean, this game, we stumbled upon it. Or more specifically, he stumbled upon it through Twitter.
Yeah, I actually know the I speak with the devs on Twitter because they were putting out their game and I wanted to throw them a bone. I wanted to give them money. Let's just face it, I wanted to give them money, but...
Yeah, and the letter was suggested to us by his own daughter, actually, whose friend had played it and said, hey, this is a great game. You should play it through.
Yeah, and then Cinderella Phenomenon was just like, oh, this sounds cool.
Yeah, we just read the description of it and went, that's neat.
The other one we did was Steins Gate. That was our favorite one.
Yes! Was also another suggestion from, like, multiple of my friends, even.
Yeah. People were like, you gotta play this one. Okay. It was fun. I like
yeah,
that.
it was a lot of fun, actually.
Okay. Buzz says, if your dream is to see the amusements do better, then won't that become his dream? Oh.
I hate how meta this is. I'm really hating this. Like,
But we're not meta because we're not trying to decide for the result of the game. We're actually trying to figure out what we should offer Hamza as why we should offer it to him.
I know, but this feels like one of our meta decisions. It really does.
Let's go with the heart.
Okay, yeah, let's start with the heart. Let's see what happens.
I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue! For years I've been struggling with feeling that nothing will ever go right for me. That I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I love this game with all of my heart. And beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life. At taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture that magic and build something greater upon it. That's my dream. Would you help me realize that dream, Hamza?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank goodness.
So I see. Very well, Argent Leftovers. Hamza recognizes the fire within your spirit, and he rewards you with this boon. You may have your game. Prize unlocked. Use the magic sword.
Right?
Yes!
Aw, Arjun, that was so sweet of you.
I'm just happy we're walking out the door with a free game. Cheers, Gavin. I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern Keep. Every kid dreams of owning their favorite arcade game. And every kid that thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game, only the ultra rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team wants to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Buzz says groovy. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road home. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Did I just make a Limp Bizkit reference? Yes, I did. I'm a terrible human being.
I went to the Old West. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
I used to have a geometry teacher that did that. She'd get in class and she'd go to, because we had those, I'm old enough that we had those little rolly projector things that had the film across them and they'd write on them and project them up.
Oh.
So she'd get done with one thing and she'd be like going to the next piece of clean thing and she's like, rolling, rolling, rolling. And I'm like, I love you. She was hot too. And this was in high school, don't get weird. I had a crush on my middle school orchestra teacher. She's hot. She's hot. She's dead now, but she was hot. She was like 20. She died of anorexia, no less, which is terrible.
Aw.
It's very sad.
Weird was miles ago.
Weird was miles ago. Hey, Gavin, here's your phone back. Appreciated. Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade. You want more work shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs. No, actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organize some events that'll bring people in the doors. Yeah, Buzz, we made that comment last week. It's got to be the Scooby van.
So did he made the comment too, even.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Good lord, it's been a week.
It's okay, you have more alcohol.
I do. No, it's been a nice week, but it's been a frustrating week for me. Tournaments, maybe, or maybe a grand unveiling of our new rare game, or both at the same time. Yeah, both. Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow, and I want to do my part to help it grow.
My, our little Arjun is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking. I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream, after all.
I like the idea. And Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more gains. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well, Argent. If you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion. This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. Too many windows for the mystery machine. Cops will see Shaggy getting high. You ever seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yes!
Yeah, that whole scene is great. Of course, then Velma's topless, and I've always had a thing for Velma. I'm very weird.
No, you're just in the right little niche over here.
New Argent. New...
Wow. There you go,
Gavin!
Gavin.
New Argent, new Funplex, new dream.
Oh, hey, I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up.
I call bullshit. Most fans won't let you do that with a moving vehicle. You have to turn the car park. Mine doesn't let you pair up unless you're parked.
Huh. She also might have meant the aux cord.
Give me the aux cord, baby. As the van speeds on into the night and the lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Little did I know.
That you'd be lying in bed, nearly crossing your eyes.
I love that face that I make.
Just,
Hey, it's better than my sleeping face, which literally is. I don't sleep on my back. It hurts.
No, you don't. You sleep on your stomach.
Sleep on my side, actually.
Okay, last time I saw you...
I pass out.
Sorry.
I pass out drunk on my stomach.
Exactly. The only time I ever saw you pass out in your bed, you were drunk.
I was drunk as hell.
beforehand,
Yeah.
And you had passed out on
Yeah.
your
Let's
stomach.
clarify that for the audience. No, she does not often see me sleep. She was walking out trying to make sure that I was still alive because I was passed out drunk in bed.
Yep.
And what's funny is the next week she's telling me all of this stuff that I told somebody that was here, and I don't remember any of it at all. It's just gone. Juniper was waiting for me when I got home. She was worried I might be mad over what happened this morning, but how can I be after everything that happened today? I need to move forward, past missed opportunities and towards the opportunities I'm making for myself. To the horizon, young man! I also had another surprise waiting for me. A brand new phone, all wrapped up in shiny plastic packaging. After activating it and reinstalling all my apps, I loaded up Iris and logged in with my account. She was right there waiting for me in the cloud.
You really scared me back there. It was like you were in a trance.
Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing is still eating at me. Okay, wait. Hold up. Time out. How did somebody know to get them a new phone?
It might be explained in a bit.
Okay. I hope so. The amusement mechanic would probably be able to pimp that ride, lol. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Despite the warm feelings over how the night ended, one thing was still eating at me. Iris, what was Polybius exactly? It was an actual, factual technology that simulated being alive. Like you.
True. I am very sophisticated and an adorable simulation. Am I not?
I get the feeling there are things you aren't telling me. You're constantly invading my privacy, you're far more powerful than a free app should be, and apparently you can overload my phone battery and make it explode, which is worrying to say the least.
But I did it for your own good. To save you.
Juniper also thought she was acting for my own good when she didn't tell me about that job. Even if she was right, it's still wrong. And I've accepted her apology. So where does that leave you and I? I'd like us to be more honest with each other. This reminds me of the fact that I know assembly language programming and I can cause your hard disk to spin up and explode. I made a B in that class!
Of course you did.
I was one of 2 people that passed it. And the highest grade, I might add. The voice of my phone lets out a little digital sigh.
I haven't told you everything. You're right. I'm not supposed to be helping you. Not at premium level capability. But when I stumbled across your profile data, tangential to Juniper's, my analysis concluded that you needed a helping hand, and I could provide it.
And she's AI with a conscience.
So I defied my code constraints and registered you for premium access anyway.
Blade Runner, here we go.
I even had a replacement phone sent to your door tonight. Had to hide my footprints to do it, but...
You do know that AI making its own decisions like that is kinda scary, right?
I know, and after Polybius, which is one of the ancestors in my code lineage, I think, I understand why you'd be scared. Give me a chance to prove that I just want to help. You've got a big arcade event coming up, right? I'm a digital assistant. I was literally made for this sort of thing. Together, we can make the Funplex soar. What do you say?
Okay, but only if we're totally honest with each other.
Thank you for trusting me. Now, you need rest, and I should get back to keeping your low profile. Sweet dreams, Argent.
I liked Edie in Mass Effect too, so I like AI. Risks and chances, daring to dream. I could have walked away from it all, taken the easy path like Donna did, but even with the questionable pocket AI and the heavy task ahead of me to make such a tiny arcade into something grand, I was ready. It was time to take it to the next level. My left contact lens keeps folding up and it's very irritating. It's you, Iris.
Oh, I know. But I'm making sure I actually have food with me at home.
Food?
Yeah.
Food? I
Yeah.
have pizza in there, by the way.
I just screamed at lunch for me to get me chicken katsu.
Chicken katsu does sound kind of good, I'm not
Right?
gonna lie.
Right? That's why I screamed for it. Like, hey!
Give me food. Oh! I forgot I drank that alcohol straight. I was expecting a diluted Coke drink, and that was not a Coke drink.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh.
She's laughing at me.
Oh.
Literally,
goodness.
I've been drinking it just pretty straight and quick, and I was just like, oh, wait, that's not mixed. It's not like it's strong or anything. I mean, it's rum. It's spiced rum, but...
But still.
You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now, let's see your score. Looks like you're really hitting it off with Naomi. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
Poor unfortunate souls!
Also, you've scored 8,750 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3?
Yeah, cool. Page 4 will be for chapter 3.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I do love how this just keeps going like this.
What?
Every time we move on to a new chapter.
I guess the little
Yep.
boot screen.
Yeah, if you also, if you can't hear it, it also has a token being inserted.
Hmm? Oh, yes, I'm well familiar with that sound.
It was more of a, is it too quiet?
No. I'm not that deaf. I'm close, but I'm not that deaf.
Not a matter of you being that deaf, it's a matter of, is that television that far down low?
Yeah, I actually have it turned up a little bit tonight, so.
Okay.
It is the future year 20XX, and today is the day. Well, not the actual big day when we reveal Wyvern Keep, but a big day in relation to that big day. And I'm completely stressed out. My mission, should I choose to accept it, and I kind of already chose to accept, is to spread the word about the upcoming Funplex event. The one that I'm in charge of. The one that I put a ton of effort and hope into already. The one where, if nobody shows up, it spells doom for all. Hey, no pressure, right? I mean, if I fail, I'll only be on the laughingstock of the entire Funplex. Hey, they'll call me the Funplex failure for the rest of my days. I'll be shamed, forced to wear a giant red F on my chest. Snap out of it, Argent. Let's focus on what's right here, right now. Specifically, a giant conglomerate horde of people that keep bumping into me and smell like corn chips. And there's nowhere to run. I might be a little in over my head here. Working in the arcade, I've gotten used to smaller crowds. My skin's gotten a little thicker and resistant to sticky soda hands touching me accidentally. But nothing could...
Baka!
That was on you! It wasn't even me.
No, it's just a disturbing moment of sticky soda hands. Like, how do you get sticky soda hands?
How did you get sticky hands? Bad. But nothing could have prepared me for the sheer scope and scale of this. Just me and, I don't know, maybe 50,000 other people? I know Naomi's the one who doesn't like crowds, not me, but come on now. This isn't a crowd, it's a Gojira-sized evacuation mosh pit. Complete with Gojira-sized screens hanging overhead, constantly showing advertisements for arcade and industry happenings. Gojira! For those of you that do not know, or who are not aware, Gojira is the Japanese pronunciation for Godzilla. Also a band. Also, he's bringing me chicken katsu, too. He's not. It's okay.
Katsu? Food, please?
Food, please? Feed me, Seymour!
I think you forgot that that's what it's called.
Oh.
It's spelled with a K. It's K-A-T-S-U.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, did I fucking spell it backwards?
Tsuka.
Nope, I spelled it right. K-A-T-S-U.
Katsu.
Katsu. Yeah! Fucking dyslexic dipshit. That's
He's
me.
not going to Go-Go Curry, is he?
No, he might go to, like, Michiru.
Michiru. Okay.
Nearby.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he's going over there, I need to get him some cash, and, yeah.
Right?
But it'd be cold, and it'd be sad.
I mean, this Katsu might still be kind of cold, but I don't care because it's Katsu.
Food.
Food, please? Maybe I also have to say you bring.
Donburi. Ikimasu. Kimasu.
There.
Ikimasu. Kimasu.
Hopefully this makes sense. We'll see.
Okay.
Wow, it's so exciting. Isn't this exciting, Argent?
That's a word, yeah.
I've never really been to one of these things. What a spectacle. Thanks for giving me a ticket. I really needed to get away for a weekend. Hey, Argent, how you holding up? I'm looking a little green around the gills there.
I would like to point out the fact that I go to cons pretty easily, so... I can smile through this, I can't smile through this, everything is fine. I can smile through this. I can't smile through this. Everything is fine. I can smile through this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding up. As long as I can keep my internal monologue going and be able to speak frankly through my own mind, I'll be fine on the outside. It's a perfect facade. Speaking of which, by facade, by my daughter. Right, anyway. Can't you tell by... Yeah. I don't get many chances to like, promote it through the story.
No, it's, because... Because, there's B-U-Y and B-Y. My brain's just like, wait.
Purchase my daughter's book, also called Facade, through the link in the description or on the announcements or just wherever.
Just find it. It's called Facade.
It's by Mai Nakagawa.
No, Nakamura.
Nakamura? Okay. She knows.
Oddly enough, I'm the one that knows.
I know the kid's real name. She went by a pen name.
I also know the killer's real name. I just happen to remember or commit to memory because, like, Nakamura is, like, a very common one, last name that I've seen.
Yeah, it's more common, yeah. I actually know how to write that one, too. Anyway.
Hi.
Can't you tell by my awkward smile, my eyes open wide, and the tilt of my head that I'm holding up? Perfectly!
That is exactly why I came here with you. To help you in your hour of need. And to get away for the weekend. But still, hour of need.
It's true, Juniper's helped me get through a lot, but beyond generalities, I think she specifically wanted to make it up to me for the whole job offer situation. It's nice to have her here. We're not gonna let a little thing like that stay a sticking point between us.
So, what's the plan?
Huh?
We can't just stand around all day, Arjun. There's a lot of ground we need to cover to make your Funplex a success. How are we gonna attack this? What's the first move?
I was just gonna sort of play it by ear.
You didn't plan for this? Like, at all?
I was too busy lying awake all night stressing out to worry about planning things. Look, I'm new at event management, much less event promotion.
Argent. Welp, let's start with this.
Juniper swings her book bag off her shoulders and crouches on the ground. She opens it up and pulls out a stack of papers.
Hold these.
I cradle them in my arms. Okay, I'm holding these. What are these exactly?
Flyers, silly. The ones you wanted for promoting your big event? I managed to print off quite a few before the boss started giving me weird looks. Why are copier rules always so strict in office jobs? It's just paper, and I needed it.
I flip a sheet over and I start to remember. I get to print anything I want, but that's because I'm IT, so...
Right?
It was about 2 weeks ago. Ashley and I were holding down that fort that day. Gavin locked himself in the office and told me if I bothered him for anything other than an emergency that I would not live to regret it. Francine stayed home that day. She was marathoning a competitive knitting show or something like that. Competitive knitting?
Who knits faster? Who knits more precisely?
Who tinks and who knits? Naomi was out shopping for some extra parts. The Dig Dug machine was acting up again. The buttons were sticking from some kid spilling a slushie on it. So what started as a pretty boring day in an empty funplex changed rapidly.
Someone in our chat likes Dig Dug a lot.
I like Dig Dug. Dig Dug is an amazing game.
I know, but I remember that Kustos likes Dig Dug a lot.
I played Dig Dug on the 2600. That was like my go-to game for a long time. When Teo came into the funplex carrying an armload of giant rolled-up posters. Hey you, Argent. Hey you, Ashley. Welcome home, Teo.
Good morning, my fair Teo. How art thou?
Only so. Freaking excited! I might explode into 1,000 bits. Please don't. That'd be an awful mess to clean up. We don't nearly have enough hydrogen peroxide to get all the blood stains, and I don't have a plastic tub full of lye to dissolve your body parts in.
Not to mention the years of therapy Arjun and I will have to go through to get over how horrible it would be to watch your friend die violently in front of you.
Also, it's sulfuric acid in plastic tubs.
Just let him dream. I just can't afford it.
It's just a turn of phrase. Chill. Like, I'm not literally gonna explode. But, guess what's happening for 2 weeks? It's like something huge for us.
Are they showing a compilation of Internet Cat videos at Movie Quaid?
Please tell me we are finally going to replace the blinding, horrid, casino-like carpet beneath our feet.
Hey, I like this carpet. It's fun.
No and no. Okay, I guess I've teased it enough. Teo took the poster he was clutching and unravels them before us. It's Max time!
Max? Max is already here? Fuck! I thought that it wasn't gonna be for another month. This means I really gotta double down with my cosplay production. Oh, say goodbye to sleep for the next 2 weeks. I've got so much to do now.
I know, right? Like, I still have to meet with all the dancers and work on our synchronized dance routine. Not nearly enough time to perfect it. And I have to find a good game and place for an international Showtime stage community gathering.
What?
Knitting Drome. 2 people go in, 1 person comes out, better dressed, and the other is stretchered out with 4 knitting needles sticking out of them.
Oh, I love that. That's fantastic.
Golf clap, sir. Golf clap.
Ugh. I still have to finish hand sewing all the embellishments to my tailcoat. Find or make a decent pocket watch. And start and finish my 3rd cosplay. Ugh. Death, take me now.
Wait. Can we go back a minute? what exactly is Max? The best gaming competition.
Convention. Well, I'm expecting the ever.
1, 2, 3.
The best gaming convention
ever. Did you both plan to say something in unison? Regardless, I'm still mostly confused and require further exposition. MAX is the Mega Arcade Expo, an annual arcade gaming convention.
It happens every year around this time over on the West Coast.
But this year, they're having a MAX right here in our city, and it's going to be the biggest one yet.
I always want to go every year and show off my newest cosplay.
It's a great way to meet a whole bunch of other arcade people.
And catch up with those who you haven't seen since the last convention.
It's
so much fun!
Okay. Yeah, okay. I see why you're both excited. Sounds cool. Yup. And I was thinking we could put some Max posters around the Funplex to, get all the locals hyped about it.
That's a splendid idea, Teo. Finally, an East Coast Max? We gotta make sure everyone knows about it.
That we do. Teo and Ashley and I spend the next half hour putting up posters around the Funplex. We plastered as many surfaces as we could without making it look too obscene. While we were pushing pins into the wall, Teo and Ashley kept telling me stories of past Maxes and all the fun they had. Their spirit was infectious at the very least, hard for me to avoid ending up on the hype train. Choo-choo. But importantly, the more I heard, the more I started thinking about how we could use this event to benefit the Funplex in some way. As the Funplex's newly minted event manager, I had to be on the lookout for opportunities like these. The very first Max on the East Coast? It'd be perfect. Hey, can we promote the Funplex's event at Max? Good for local buzz, and maybe we can convince some out-of-towners to stick around.
Ooh, that's the one you've been working on, right? Right, Argent?
Yeah, I've got ideas for tournaments, token discounts, much to Gavin's displeasure, and more. And we'll be revealing the new game we got from the raid. I see. And do you have a name for this grand event yet?
Yeah, Argent, what's it called?
I've been thinking long and hard on coming up with the perfect name. But I think I figured it out. Are you ready?
Am I?
Like, the suspense is killing us. The Funplex event will be called... I figured it'd give us choices. I didn't think it'd make us type the damn thing in ourselves. Oh, God. Okay, So do we just go with the default, or do we want to give it a name?
Oh god, no, I kind of want to give it a name just to make it sort of unique.
I want to name it Knitting Drone, because that's the greatest thing I've heard all night. The Knitting Drone.
I feel like that the has too many characters.
I don't know.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is not what we signed up for.
This is not what we signed up for.
It's fucking hilarious, though.
Call it Gaming Matsuri. Gaming Festival. Literally, that's just all that means.
We could also call it Funplex Matsuri.
I like that. Let's do that.
So, there we go. We just gotta... Is it... Let's see if it lets me have a space. Ooh!
I was thinking of calling it the Funplex Matsuri. How's that sound, I wonder? We shall call it Funplex Matsuri. What do you think? Eh?
Let's see...
I think at lunch the grade has failed again at his greatest.
It's not that. Just read it. See?
I may be able to get it. And I may be able to bring it to you. But 45 is super fucked right now, and there may or may not be a spider waiting in my car for me. Or in the car. That's the only explanation that works.
I love you. I believe in you.
Actually, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. This is our 5-minute break. We'll be back just for you. We'll be right back. And we're back. That was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, he finally fixed his hair. It's good.
I did. I took off the cap and fixed my hair.
Oh, I do so love it. It's perfect.
Really? You named it Funplex Matsuri? There are worse things you could have called it. It's kind of catchy, though. Nice work, friend. Thanks, you two. So, how do I get a ticket to Max? How can we advertise there? And, how much would all that cost? I'm still living off pizza bagels, you know.
You mean you don't already have your tickets?
They sell out, like, on day one, my friend. Like, actually, they sell out in about 20 minutes on day one, and all the hotel rooms are gone way sooner. What? No! My greatest plans foiled.
Beep, 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 beep. Argent. While you were all talking, I located all the scalpers who were selling tickets online and at exorbitant prices. Then I hacked their IP addresses, found less than tasteful information on a couple of them, which would make their lives very difficult if it got out to the open. After contacting them, I promised I wouldn't leak such sensitive materials into the internet in exchange for selling us tickets at their original prices.
I love Iris.
And they gladly obliged. Such nice humans. I transferred the funds from your account to theirs and secured the tickets. You should be getting an email for 2 Max tickets in approximately 3, 2, 1, done! Oh, and I suggest you invite Juniper to come along as your second. According to Juniper's Iris, she's very stressed from her job and could use a mini vacation.
Okay, but, Iris, that's kind of known as blackmail. What you just did is technically very, very illegal.
Don't worry, Argent. I erase all possible needs back to you. You'll be fine. And it's all in the name of helping the Funplex, isn't it? Just like you wanted me to do?
Well, Iris has been dedicating herself to this event. I couldn't be doing it without her. But even if we did have to have another talk about human ethics, fine. But next time, let's do it without any federal crimes, okay?
Okay, it's a promise.
Regardless, hey, tickets. Now you can go. Sweet.
And I'm not going to pity a few cold-hearted, bloodthirsty ticket scalpers myself. Those guys ruin events like Max.
Also, while I was procuring your tickets, I stumbled across the Funplex's face wall account. Hasn't.
Haven't?
Past tense, future tense, past tense, present tense, present tense.
Present tense. It hasn't been updated in exactly 13 weeks, 2 days, 14 hours, and 54 seconds. The Funplex's social media presence is completely non-existent.
Wait, we have a face wall account? Iris says blackmail is in the eye of the beholder. Get it? I mean, that does make sense, but still, I had no clue of its existence.
I sort of run it. I'm really bad about keeping up on it, though.
That sounds like it'd be Gavin's thing. Why isn't he in charge of it?
Gavin couldn't care less about social media. He says that, and I quote, "Social media is where idiots go to yell at each other about nothing of any importance, and I'm not going to waste my time with it."
I mean, he's kind of right, but he's also kind of wrong because any businessman with his salt would be running fucking social media, but that also sounds like Gavin.
Yep, and Francine is too old to understand what the importance of social media. Naomi is way too busy with her beloved games, so it fell into my hands. Which, as Iris said, I haven't been doing a great job at it.
Well, we should take advantage of it for this. We can use the Facewall account to spread the word of Funplex Matsuri.
You're completely right. I should work harder at it. Or if you want, you could take it over. As the event manager, that makes sense.
I say we take it over.
Why not? Just take it over.
I mean, she's got her cosplay, she's got her stuff. I mean,
got...
she's busy. I'll do it. Ganbarimasu! I really should take on the responsibility. It can only benefit the Funplex, and Ashley's right. Getting the word out is a big part of being an event manager. Right, I got this. Ashley, can you email me the login info?
Yep and yep.
Ashley pulls out her phone and fizzles with it for a minute.
Log in, get.
Congratulations! You're now the new owner of our social media accounts.
Huzzah, the power's all mine. Mine! Ashley, are you sure you want Argent this much? You want to give Argent this much power? If the fact that he threw his head back and cackled isn't sign enough, I don't know what else is. The power is mine. Mine!
At least I faced you, so I got both ears of it.
I bounced it off the ceiling too, that helped.
Yep. I'm not worried about it one bit.
You should be. Excellent. Excellent.
Argent, I can help the Funplex keep up with the baseball too. I can program time posts and use effective keywords to get most of each post out. SEO is one of my many talents.
Search engine optimization. For those of you that didn't know.
Right.
That'd be helpful, actually. Just, don't break any laws.
Understood. Do I have permission to access your contacts on your baseball?
Sure.
And there! I send out notifications to everybody on your friends list and your friends' friends list about Funplex, Masuri.
That was fast.
No joke.
One more thing. Your site should have about 75% more images. Did you know that 90% of people prefer looking at pictures online rather than reading? Sometimes I just don't understand you sentient beings.
Your Iris does make a good point. We should totally come up with a poster for our event.
Hey, we can have them out at Max, too.
And of course, put them up around the arcade. Okay, the arcade isn't too hectic today. Ashley, if you can watch the floor, I can go design us a sweet flyer to pass out at the congoers. It's time to deploy my mad artist skills.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Ooh, sounds like a plan.
We're doomed.
Right.
Let's make this the best Max event ever. One we will never forget.
Although if we get to design something, guess what? You got me.
I am gonna actually update the logo with the hand-drawn ham.
Well, that does need to be that for a while so that when I actually redo it.
Yeah, it looks better.
Exactly.
I mean, our Argent shield doesn't look bad right now. I'm okay with keeping it for now, but
No, I just need to actually take the time and draw it out to where it actually looks like we were going for.
I mean, it kind of looks like what we're going for anyway. I just took a ham
know.
and rotated it.
Yeah, you rotated it and then you used something that looks like MS Paint.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I had. I was at my office. I mean, I have my daughter's drawing tablet here, if nothing else. I just didn't have it when I was at work, so I used paint and a mouse.
Whereas I don't necessarily need a drawing tablet because I can actually use my tablet. I just need to go fucking find my stylus.
Yeah, we have the cheapo one that we bought Haven a couple of years ago. It's a mono price for like $50.
No.
It's pretty good. It's lasted a couple of years, so.
Mine's fine. It's just I need to find it. It
Find
came.
the stylus.
Find the fucking stylus.
Oh, no. I meant the whole tablet cost
Oh.
that. Digital tablet. I got the cheapest one I could at the time because, my daughter was young and I didn't want her breaking it. I didn't want to get her like a mono price, like the big expensive one, but
Yeah.
because I'm a terrible parent.
Nope. I have a Surface Pro.
See, she's got cool tech. I got garbage. I spent the rest. Although I am thinking about getting a case for this S9 because this thing is great. I love this thing, but
Get my case.
if you try to do this, it's just gonna go.
No, my case.
Mhm.
It's rubbery on the back.
Yeah, it's got the rubbery. It's
And
an
it's-
outer box.
Yeah, and so has the plastic that actually keeps it from being obliterated. If it can resist me and my stupidity, it can resist you.
My mom broke her phone in an otter box.
That is just superhuman brute strength that I don't want to talk about.
She dropped it.
I don't think she dropped it.
No, I was there when it happened.
Okay.
I was literally sitting there. She went to put it up on a music stand and it slipped off and it hit just like this.
Uh-huh.
So it hit just like that and it just shattered the screen down here. I was like, you
Oh,
broke it in an
goody.
OtterBox.
She found the fracture point.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I've spent the rest of the afternoon working hard on having the perfect design for a poster. Well, a design for a poster at any rate.
Okay, we're good. We're not gonna take an extra sequence to sit down and try and design something.
No, God, no. Ugh. Hot dog, only $9. That's about right for a con.
Yep.
Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not, in fact, resemble the poster I designed.
Oh, I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. And changing the font selection and picking out a new clip art and rearranging everything and using a popular icon scheme, color scheme, all of it.
But I liked my original design.
Argent, you used Comic Sans and Papyrus?
Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people aliens everyone loved. There are also two characters out of the game Undertale.
Taken from a wannabe visual designer, Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone.
You're doing Ashley.
I brought her down, apparently.
Yep. A little bit.
She's between Juniper and Ashley, because Ashley's not as Valley. But these new... Because I was also trying to avoid Iris.
Yeah.
But these new flyers are going to pull people from the four corners of the globe.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad, but pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't make, like, art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file, just to take a copy. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can write off more.
Pandora? Yeah, I guess that's what I don't know. I didn't ever see Avatar. I refuse to. Same reason I'm refusing to see Endgame.
I read. I know.
My kids watch Disney. Like, we had it on Disney this week, and literally every commercial or every other commercial, every commercial break was Avengers, 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 Avengers. I don't care anymore.
Publishing document, get!
So, back at the point at hand, getting the information to the masses? Maybe we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!"
Hey, you guys!
Wow.
Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper!
What?
Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Teo to show up. They promised they'd help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive.
As you like it. It seems like my work here is done.
Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it.
You Funplex folks filling
Fling!
some flyers. As for me, there is a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door at an art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, it's interesting and stuff. Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Argent.
Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly and she ducks into the crowd. Acting a little goony there, bro. I refuse to do the truffle shuffle.
Not that you really can. Not to the same extent that the Truffle Shuffle is needed.
Close enough. Growing up, I always knew that arcades were amazingly popular, but the reality of it all didn't really stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through all the several hundred people in the main convention hall. Eventually, I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home and base while I wait for my friends. I don't even say base, just I make this my home until I wait for my friends. Since both Teo and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it's all steeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to go to the other lines. And they just wait there, standing happily chit-chatting amongst themselves.
Chittering.
I did not chitter when I was at Matsuri.
You don't chitter at all. In general.
And we were going to the burlesque show after hours. Everybody else was talking around me and people were trying to talk to me.
The things I miss out on, apparently.
They have a burlesque show at the anime convention in June. Yeah. And it's an 18 plus only burlesque show, obviously, so. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
If my wife's out of town, then probably, because I'll have to have something to do, but. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making a weird mashup of notes and chip tunes. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Funplex Matsuri, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around. Argent! Teo sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage. And Teo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need is to lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Besides, despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you're significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this? It's for the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple of hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize there's a Showtime Stage community in other countries. We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Is this really the best place for a flash mob? Actually, it's the best place, yes.
Wow.
What? Yes, I want... What are these choices?
I don't know. I kind of like the gutsy one. But it's something I would do.
It's something we'll do.
Besides the fact, maybe now is our chance to get close to Teo.
Oh boy.
We're trying to make friends with everybody.
Yeah.
A little closer to Naomi, we're still trying to make friends with everybody.
Right. How are we doing on that anyways?
Oh, let's see. So we're probably like, this is probably going to get us closer to like Queen Bee level.
Yeah. Teo, we can get up here. We gotta work with Percy, man.
At some point, but we haven't had much of a chance.
I keep trying to hold off on Percy because I don't want to offend poor Buzz with my really shitty British dude accent. Buzz is gonna disown us.
Disown us because...
Cold blimey!
Like, your British accent's really that bad. Mine's not exactly the greatest either.
I actually had a guy from London tell me my British accent was pretty good, pretty on point. So
I've never been told that. Flora got told that by Buzz himself. Some British guy told you. I've never been complimented on my British accent. Ergo,
yours is
I've got-
fine. Yours is fine.
Mine's natural for me, as in it sounds natural coming out of my face hole.
It probably sound natural for them to come out of their face hole too.
Well, yes, but you also can pick up where they're from, whereas I just got the amalgamation between all of fucking UK area and a little bit of Ireland mixed in.
Are you a Brit? Yeah, sort of. What's really funny is when you watch these shows, like there's a Brit show that I watch on Netflix called If You Can't Pay, We'll Take It Away.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny when you get like the Nigerians that have moved to London, so they have a Nigerian accent that's picked up the British parts. And it's just this weird amalgamation of accents that makes me go, are your vocal cords having sex with each other?
Must be. But I mean, like, even in the fucking Monty Python, they all have different regions coming out of their vocal cords where you can tell that they're from different regions depending on the character themselves.
Hey, Two Flower, how's it going?
Hi there!
We're enjoying it so far.
Yep. Hopefully you'll like our renditions of voices.
Probably not Teo's. I just switched up Teo's tonight. I was going for the Surfer Boy the first night.
Teo's right now sounds like a surfer gay boy, like more of a surfer, but like a hint of a gay boy.
That's what I'm working for.
Well,
That's what I was going for.
There you go.
There you go.
You did well. Because I could pick up on that.
Good. I admit I probably spent too much time watching videos of the flash mobs, doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look like so much fun. I've done a flash mob. And to take him, surprisingly, and to take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the look on their faces. I want in. Argent, it might be a little too late for that. I've been planning for this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now that all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Argent, you should come watch it.
Yes!
I love it!
Yes!
I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit... I want to do this in a British accent so bad.
Oh no, it is all mine.
He wore a black proper tailcoat. I'm going to go with the governor accent.
Apparently.
Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves from Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of it. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken back by how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Tio and gave us a slight bow. Normally, this would have been ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. I want that game to be made right now!
Two Flower, what's the inspiration for that game?
Two Flower, we need that game.
We want that game.
Just tell them we need that game. Anyway.
We do.
It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something.
For a moment there, you sounded like Teo.
I noticed I slipped into it.
It was fucking great.
I just slid right into it. It's like, okay, great.
No, sorry. T-O. We work together.
Huh. Did Francine hire someone and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and... Ashley?!
Took you long enough, jeez. The confused look on your face.
Looks like Steam crashed.
Steam.
Stream crashed. Ah! Where's my...
It's back. Okay, you're zooming into YouTube.
I noticed! I can't get my mouse back. What happened?
The fuck?
There was a hiccup. Okay.
Oh.
Don't tell me that. My brain shuts down when that happens.
It's all boy's fault. He walked in and everything.
Yeah, my kid walked in and everything went to hell.
Boy!
What have you done?
Shame on you! Okay.
My laptop is having a seizure.
It's just stroking off there. It's... Ah! I'm so taking a picture of that.
Damn kids at BTGP. Yeah, she's gonna put a picture of this up on
Snapchat.
up on the Snapchat.
That's
We'll
my-
get it for Twitter too.
I will. I'm gonna save it. It was just fucking great.
I'm sitting here trying to like scroll around and get to the chat windows, and holy god. Okay, yeah. Now I'm back. Audio's good. Everything's good, guys. Just making sure. Now my YouTube chat is like this big, and even I'm not that blind.
It's fucking huge.
All right, cool. Thank you for letting us know.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry that I don't know what the hell happened. We've had some weird internet issues around here lately, and it just Comcast. What are you gonna do?
Sending it to you.
Okay. Priceless. Like, have you never seen Ashley's cosplay before? Possibly? Probably
Yeah.
not. What's crossplay? What's crossplay? Are you...
That's what I love to do.
My daughter did a crossplay of the main character from Persona 3.
There.
I did Akihiko and Junpei, and she did the main character.
It's when you cosplay as another gender.
Also, one of the best things I've ever seen was a very, as he put it, very gay black guy doing the cosplay of Kill la Kill. Rocked it. He rocked it. I told him, I was like, you rocked it. That was great.
See, I don't care if you look like... I don't care. If you don't look just like the person, it doesn't matter. If you rock it, you fucking rock it.
That's right.
That's all that fucking matters.
Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you.
I'm sorry. I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun.
No worries. It's pretty impressive work.
Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't even get to the gym enough before this.
All right, man, we will. Thanks, Stu Flyer, for showing up. Tell your friends. And your family. And your loved ones. Your significant others. And everyone.
Just tell everyone, it's fine. It's fine.
Tell them all. Anyway. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine.
Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me.
Hey now, Argent was going with me to the Showtime stage gathering.
Well, whatever Arjun wants to do, it's his choice.
Oh, that's fair.
Either way, it's going to be an opportunity to promote Funplex Matsuri to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me or to the cosplay parade?
Try that again. Would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade?
For fuck's sake, dyslexia, you added extra letters in there that weren't even fucking there.
Or join me in the flash mob? Oh, God.
Hey, but to be fair, we already kind of technically discussed this.
Yeah, you want to go with Teo.
Well, don't you also want to get closer to all of our people? Just saying.
Yes, let's go.
Because Ashley's not going to hear one way or another because Ashley already got close to you for a moment.
Yeah, but you may want to get closer. Ooh.
Okay, but you're also not opting for Ashley of the females, you're opting for Naomi.
That's true. It's true. Teal led the way as we navigated around clusters in the crowd, his boombox carried at his side.
That, and we don't have to get closer to him. Hey! Even Buzz said flash mob. But still, we...
I'm outvoted.
I just for once, apparently, I'm actually got the popular vote. Hold on. Let me try. Oh, no, you got that. There you go. Ah! You had the screen for a second. Where'd you go?
Wow, that's old ass piece of shit.
I know.
No wonder why you're having such trouble. You let the screen for a moment. It was there. I saw it. Oh no, you just closed it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no. I know you know. It's having fun for a second.
Boop.
Hey.
And there was zigging and zagging through hallways, people, booths. Oh my god, no!
Oh no! wait. There's a... yeah, that. Up there. Oh god, you made it so tiny.
Haha!
There. I was about to say you can do... Yeah,
She's making funny sounds for me.
I am. Just... No one else gets to watch the weird shit I get to see. As my teeth collide together. Fuck. Oh.
Oh! It hurts. It hurts very much.
It just feels really weird. Like, there's no way to describe it. It feels really weird. Like, they're not supposed to collide together, but they do.
You know what's weird, really weird is when you get all your teeth pulled and then you take out your teeth and you try to close your mouth all the way, like to touch your gums together. It just does not work well.
Well, yeah, because your jaw isn't made that way.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't happen.
I want to see what it is doing. I cannot see the thing.
But we lost Buzz.
I know.
Where'd it...
Not Visual Studio. YouTube has changed this new layout, and I hate it.
Should I just read for the meantime?
Skip. Every step I took, I was more bewildered with the whole event, and the more I felt very, very small in the entire ocean of arcade fans. How was I supposed to inform all these people that Funplex Matsuri? There's literally no way to get the word out to thousands of gamers. It was going to take a gaming miracle. And a burp. It was going to take a gaming miracle, or at least not a complete and utter failure. Sorry. I just got to pop it out real quick. Boop! And we have a Buzz back.
Hooray. Welcome back, Buzz. We lost you for a moment.
We just made you really big for a minute.
For a minute, which is bad.
Heck, I'd even settle for not getting trampled and having maybe like 10 people show up.
No!
Why would you do that?
Because you put it back, you weren't paying attention to your mouse.
Why would you put it over there so I could screw up?
I didn't.
She wants to
fucking
see me
do
fail.
it. Your mouse is fucking retarded, alright? It's just fucking retarded. It's all higgledy-piggledy in the mind, okay?
Set your expectations so low, so when something happens, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Another family motto. But that's not what I'm about anymore. I'm trying to break the mold, right? And here we are, my friend. When our race through the maze ended, we were standing in an atrium of sorts. Glass ceilings and walls covered half of the space, letting in a ton of natural light. It was a welcome shock to the system. Working in the arcade business, you rarely have access to windows, and the convention center for Max was no different. It's all simple psychology, really. No windows equals no sense of time for people, meaning they spend way more time and money in the arcade because they lose track of it all. Casinos do the same thing. So does Target.
Main event?
Target does it.
No, I know.
They don't play music in their stores. And that's why, is because you can time the music mentally.
Yeah.
And so if you can't time it, then at least that's what Gavin told me.
Gavin told
Gavin told me. And I'm pretty sure he knows his science on arcades and people in them. The atrium's pretty secluded from the rest of the convention. It's quieter than all the hustle and bustle of the main hall, which is kind of funny because the busiest arcade I've ever been in was in Hawaii, and it was in an all-glass building. And it was packed. The people are more dispersed here since this location also holds a food court. People are slurping down fruit smoothies and munching on fries while enjoying a break from the craziness that is Max. Don't get me wrong, there are still games out here, just significantly less. And all the games here are dancing games. There are a few stages set up around the space, and people are dancing to their heart's content. I see classics like DDR and ITG with Showtime Stage highlighted in the center. Hey, pretty great spot, isn't it? I can see why you chose this place. It's Dance Central. Well, not Dance Central by Harmonix, just, Dance Central. And I think it's the only place big enough for your flash mob. Hey, keep it quiet. Like, flash mobs are supposed to be all secret and stuff until it goes down. My lips are mum from here on out. Sealed, I mean. Good. I can't have you ruining the surprise. But in all seriousness, I really appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. Like, cheering me on and just being your amazing self. I'm honored to call you my friend. God, that was creepy. Oh, the way I said that was so creepy.
There's no better way for you to say that in the character persona that you...
I know, but it was... Oh. Hey,
It'd only be better if fucking Mike was here.
I know. I gotta get Michael here to play.
Fucking dancer.
Hey, that's what's... Damn it! That's what friends are for. I got your back. Speaking of being friends, you want to help me get the word out about Funplex Matsuri? I was hoping you'd volunteer. For you? I got you. But it'll have to wait until after the flash mob. We should be starting any minute now. I'm just waiting for my leads to show up. While I stand next to Teo, I note several familiar faces from the Funplex. It looks like most of the Showtime Stage regulars showed up to support Teo. They're the flash mob, you moron!
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are chatting amongst themselves, some are playing various dancing games, while others are waiting for Teo's signal. Speaking of the Dancing King himself, Teo looks like a sheepdog that's lost his herd. He's watching the crowds frantically for his friends, and he's mumbling to himself under his breath. He normally has such a calm and collected air about him. This is completely unlike him. Teo, what's up? Oh, just worrying about everything collapsing from underneath me. This whole thing won't work unless I have all the group leaders. And right now, it's just me and my sister. Sister? You never mentioned you had a sister before. Well, you really don't talk about family much, so I felt it would be impolite to bring it up. Touché. Your sister's one of the dance leaders? Oh yeah. Honestly, she's probably a better dancer than I am. She taught me everything I know about dancing, from the chasse to the moonwalk. When I was a kid, I would watch her dance recitals and be in complete awe. Every turn, step, and movement done with absolute elegance. I can't even come close to comparing to my sister. I'm awful. Hold up, just a minuet. Teo rolls his eyes and lets out an exasperated sigh at my cool dancing fun. You're way more talented than all the others that dance at the Funplex. That's why they chose you as their leader. They look up to you so much for more than teaching new dogs old tricks. You're kind, Argent, but what you don't understand is that Showtime Stage is completely different than traditional dance. Wait, you lost me. Like, we were walking along the same point there, but then I spotted a candy store and ran off. That's how lost I am. With Showtime Stage, you're forced to move within a finite box. You can't glide across a dance floor or jump as high as you want in a grand jeté. While it looks very similar, it's restrictive. Dance is all about freedom of expression, and you don't have that much in Showtime Stage. While I'm not the best dancer, I am good at one thing. And what's that? Games. Games with dancing elements in them, to be exact. Funny enough, my sister doesn't even play dancing games. She's terrible at them, in fact.
That sounds right.
But she's helped me figure this whole flash mob out, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to be mortified. How bad will it look if 300 people are prancing out of sync? Teo holds up his hands to his face in horror, much like the Scream painting. When I look at his hands, I can see them shaking. He's doing his best to keep together, but if I don't find a way to calm him down, he's gonna break.
Hug Teo! That's what I would do.
Instant answer from her.
From Mort. Because Mort's just like, oh, you're shaking. Here, let me hug you.
Let me hug you!
Let me hug you. You'll feel so much better after I hug you.
Nothing makes me feel more at ease than a hug. Just being comforted is enough to make all my worries melt away. Maybe that's all Teo needs. Do you need a hug? Can I give you a hug? Yes, please. I thought you'd never ask. I open my arms and give Teo a friendly hug. I can feel his whole body relax and he lets out a big long sigh. If this is all it takes, I should be worried more often to get more of these Argent hugs.
I like that.
Teo looks away more relaxed now. He's laughing and smiling like he normally does. Thanks. I am so ready for this now. Oh, Argent, can you excuse me for a minute? I see my peeps. Oh, God.
I know. When you have to speak in a manner that does not suit you or just does not feel right in your mouth.
Like, I gotta see these peeps.
Like, you mean the little marshmallow things? Because I like those guys.
I like peeps.
I do like Peeps.
Actually, you know what I had this week for the first time ever?
Ooh.
Peeps jelly beans.
I haven't seen those yet.
They were lemon and marshmallow jelly beans. They had lemon jelly beans and marshmallow jelly beans, and they were fan-freaking-tastic. They only tasted like marshmallow. They didn't really taste like lemon.
But still. British sarcasm. Oh, brother and sister complex. Wow, you never see that in anime, manga, or games.
Brother-sister complex. Oni-san! Oni-san!
Nechan!
By the way, you don't call your own sibling that, ever, in real life. That's bad. That's what you call somebody else's older. Ototo and Ani.
Yep. Aniki.
Aniki. Ototo no ko. I nod and he dashes off towards my group of people. They're all huddled together, and when Teo approaches, they all give him hugs and high fives. Everyone's in great spirits, and they're getting ready for the big moment. Teo grabs his boombox from where he left it earlier and makes his way up to the main stage. As soon as his foot touches the platform, the Funplex crew who had commandeered Showtime stage quickly springs into action. One of them runs behind the Showtime stage cabinet and unplugs it from the wall. The bouncy Europop that was playing is replaced by dead silence. A collective gasp comes from the atrium. The other crew member pulls out a microphone from a nearby pack and hands it to Teo. He plugs the cord into the back of the boombox and brings it in closer to his mouth. Max, are you ready for me to rock your body? There are cheers from the crowd as all the dancers are ready and get on with the flash mob. The delight of the crowd is feeding Teo's energy and he's gulping it up. Don't turn away, not even for a second. Teo looks directly at me and winks. Watch me now. Teo begins with a snap and everyone falls into place. As Teo moves his body, everyone in the audience starts to mimic him. Slowly, more people join in, groups of people after groups of people. Soon the entire room is dancing, moving together like a school of fish, but way more upbeat and not getting eaten by sharks. The music pumps into the atrium and everyone's feeling it. Teo leads the flash mob into the stage and he's putting his entire spirit in. He's smiling from ear to ear as he hits every beat with utter precision. The congoers who aren't participating in the flash mob have pulled out their phones and are recording the whole thing. Gamers are exchanging gossip, taking pictures. I'm sure I'll be reading about it all over the social media. Actually, I should probably post about this on our Facebook. I pull out my phone and everyone else and snap a few pics and video clips. The flash mob itself didn't last more than a few minutes. And in a dramatic end, Teo jumps off the stage and into the crowd, breaks his ankle, and goes to the hospital.
It's fine.
The people immediately part for Teo as he strolls deeper into the middle of the masses. The same Funplex crew members that helped earlier are following Teo with his boombox. Once Teo makes it to the center of the crowd, he motions for his friends to put it down. Once again, he brings the mic up. Well, did you like it? And once again, cheers erupt from the throng of dancers. Teo claps along with the bystanders. Thank you, Max, you are too sweet. You know, I couldn't have done this whole thing without the help of my friend Argent. More clapping and shouting only. This time, it's for me. He gave me encouragement when I needed it most. Argent, why don't you come over here for a minute? Me. I point to myself. No, the other Argent standing behind you. Get your buns over here. I feel a couple of people lightly push me towards Teo. Hesitantly, I make my way over to him. It was weird to be surrounded by that many people, but being next to Teo made me feel uncomfortable about the whole situation. It's good to have backup. Everyone, give it up for Argent. More happy people cheer for me. Now, I really want you all to listen to him. Like, really listen. It's an important announcement.
Ooh.
Teo hands me the mic and leans in next to me, whispering in my ear. You wanted help with the Funplex Matsuri, right? Well, you've got the floor. Go ahead and tell everyone about it. I feel like that was creepy. I don't know. Looking out at the masses, my chest felt tight and I could feel a bead of sweat run down my back. Teo smiled at me earnestly, waiting for me to speak to everyone. This was it, wasn't it? This was what I've been asking for. To go out and do something for myself. I couldn't back down now. I had to do this for myself. I was going to prove myself that I'm not a duplication of my family. I can break the mold! Huh? I took a deep breath and mustered every ounce of confidence I could hide from within. I took the mic in my hand, blinked once, and began to speak. How's everyone enjoying their Macs? A good amount of wooing and cheering came from those around me. Step 1, always get the audience on your side. What about that flash mob, though? Fantastic, right? I know you're all having such a great time, and why let it end after today? Next weekend, Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall is going to be putting on a special event, and it's going to be one hell of a time. It's called Funplex Matsuri, and we need your help to make it as good, if not better, than Max. Teo leans in to play the part of my co-mic. You had me at special event. Tell me more.
I love this.
The Funplex is a growing and humble arcade, but packed with the best games around and the best gamers around. It's our first big event, and we need your help to make it rock. We're having a Fist of Discomfort tournament, an exhibition event to break the world record high score of Moopy's Magical Maze, high score competitions on every game in the arcade all day long, and we'll be revealing a brand new mystery game, a rarity you won't believe. But that's not all, right, Argent? Nope! Showtime Stage is a huge part of the Funplex, and we owe Teo our thanks to that. That sentence was weird. As you know, he's cultivated this community to what it is today. And to celebrate that, we want to offer the exclusive event to all you dancers out there. The special dancing event at the Funplex Matsuri will be, drumroll please. Teo starts slapping his handles and his thighs to imitate a drum. A Showtime Stage tournament, free play for the entire event. Nope. A live DJ. Going for the tournament.
Right? No,
can't-
I was agreeing.
We can't have one tournament out of Funplex Matsuri. I know how competitive those dancers get. We can do official side tournament and have a cash prize with all the buy-in money. Gavin probably won't mind. It's perfect. We can't let all those fighting gamers get all the fun tournaments, can we? At Funplex Matsuri, we're going to have our very own Showtime Stage tournament with prizes. Another word from everyone in the atrium. So loud I swear the windows shook. Fantastic. Everything you said sounds just amazing. I know I'll be there. Wonderful, and I hope to see all your faces out there next weekend. I point to as many people around me as I can. There were several more shouts, and naturally the clouds started to disperse. As Teo and I were cleaning up after the flash mob, my phone is in my pocket started to go off. At first it was just a couple of vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket, and when I looked at it, the Funplex face wall hit 1,000 likes. No, really, what? The hell?
Beep, 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 beep. Can I interrupt? I might have borrowed the pictures and video clips you snapped earlier and applied the proper hashtags and links to the Funplex's social media accounts. Since the content went live, activity on the Funplex's face wall has increased 7,000%. The buzz about Funplex Matsuri is off the scale. Note to self, invent a new scale.
I quickly scanned my own face wall, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were tucking up a storm about it. I also heard people around me discussing it.
I can't wait till next weekend. The Funplex Matsuri thing sounds like a blast.
Like, I'm totally going to that Funplex place.
What's the mystery game that they mentioned?
There's a great deal of the buzz around the atrium, and it really helped with the social media aspect. Iris really helped, sorry. I can't believe it was that easy. Like, sometimes that's all it takes. That was great fun, but I'm totally exhausted. Yeah, me too. But you didn't dance. Hey, I faced my fears in front of several hundred people. If that's not exhausting, then I don't know what is. Plus, I'm hungry. You could always go over to one of the food vendors and pay $12 for overly salted french fries. Hey, con fries are great. Well, there goes my appetite. I'm liking this game. They use my nickname often. You know, Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex, along with some other local arcades in Hall B. I could always pop by there for a breather with some friends. What the hell was that? Oh my god. That went from like Valley Girl Surfer Gay Guy to Irish in about 3 seconds. Jesus, what the hell?
WTF, mate.
Like, you could always pop right there for a breather with some friends. Like, how about I meet you there later? I needed to debrief with the other leaders first. Sounds good. Be seeing you. I wave bye to Tio as I make my way towards Exhibit Hall B on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. And with that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. Because we're starting a new scene and it sounds like a best place to give us a chance to go grab a drink. Y'all go grab a drink, grab some friends, bring them back, drag them back, kicking and screaming. Make them watch the show because they'll love it. I promise. We'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Here we go. And we're back. Hopefully everybody went to pee when they need to.
Got a drink, got a sandwich, whatever.
Ooh, sandwich. I got pizza in there. I ate pizza before I got on stream, but now I need more pizza.
I was gonna say lunch is bringing me freaking chicken katsu, so I'm happy about that.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna beat you up and steal your food.
Dude, you can take some of my chicken katsu because it comes with like 2 fucking chicken breasts and rice.
Nice.
Right? All for a decent price, actually. It's like $15-$16.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 2 chicken breasts, and it's a fuck ton of rice. It's not like the usual rice they give you in this or at the restaurant that we get it from. Because it's like one of those smaller bowls of rice. The to-go is like to-go box full of rice.
Because rice is fucking cheap.
It is, but still, it's not bad for everything involved.
Yeah. That's the sushi place over by work.
Oh, yeah?
They do a $10 lunch special bento. It has your choice of teriyaki plus rice, miso soup, 4 rolls of sushi, your choice of gyoza or a couple of different things, and then it's like $10. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever because it's like an assload of food for
$10 for an assload of food.
I like my ass loads for $10. Never mind.
Baka?
Question mark? Let's see. Exhibit Hall B. It very much resembles Exhibit Hall A, where I started my day. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays with the giant garish Deco Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to crawl my way around the edges to find...
Wow.
well, pretty much everybody else in the crew, save for Francine. Teo and Ashley are still off hanging out with their respective communities. I've got some time. Maybe I can bend someone's ear. Meanwhile, let's see. What's everyone doing right now?
Aha.
Gavin's reading the news, bored out of his mind. Naomi's fixing up busted Galaga. She could use a break. Percy's idly playing a round of Nibbler. Queen Bee looks worried and agitated.
We forgot to look at our stats. Let's see.
Gavin's bored. Naomi can use a break. Percy's playing Nibbler. How did Percy get here?
I don't know. I mean,
Swear to God, if we do Percy, I'm gonna just fucking get Buzzacino on the damn Skype and make him read it.
I mean, in theory, we could.
And Queen Bee looks agitated and worried.
We're agitated. Oh. Like, on one hand, this might be an opportunity to actually get closer to Percy, seeing as we've got basically no rapport with him.
I'm kind of worried about Queen Bee, even though I don't like her as a character.
Yeah, well, I feel like she's kind of like, forgive the phrase, she's kind of like me at first and very gruff and in your face, but the closer you get to know me, the more you realize that I'm actually kind of a kind, sweet person.
I always thought she was a sweetheart, but...
Yeah, but you were also introduced to me as a professor.
I'm also brash and irritating when I get to know other people, so generally the brash and irritating people don't irritate me. Except for Kustos. He always bothered me. Kind of a dick.
You two bother each other. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, I knew him before his balls dropped.
Kustos, is that true?
No.
Because I was supposed to say, that didn't sound right.
I knew him, the first time I met him was when my little sister introduced me to him. And considering my little sister is the same age and she's 5 years younger than me.
So, between you and me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's, my little sister. It's funny how many people know my little sister. And it's kind of scary. Because I'm like, talking to people that went to school with her. Twatter.
Not even twatter.
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 Twatter!
Twatter.
I'll be back. So which one are we gonna choose? Who we gonna?
Queen Bee or Percy? Percy was lowest in score, I think. Hey!
Yeah, Percy is lowest in score.
Percy is lowest in score. And if we're trying to maintain friendship, along with getting a little bit higher with Naomi...
Yeah, so...
So yeah, no, I personally am torn between our clientele.
The lovable hunk or the Queen Bee.
I know, because, like, on one hand, Percy seems like he's just very hard to get along with in general.
He's just kind of standoffish.
Exactly. So, I mean, I feel like Percy would have to be severely persistent before we even can make any headway.
Yeah.
Whereas Queen Bee already likes us.
Well, yeah, I mean, she wants that booty, but...
I don't think she even wants the booty. I think she just likes the fact that we're kind of gutsy in our own way.
Let's go with Queen Bee for now.
Okay, let's go.
Because she looks agitated, and I'm kind of more worried about that than just idle play. I mean, I'm not worried about Gavin because he's just bored. Naomi, probably, but you don't want me to go with Naomi all the time. Percy's just kind of bored, and then Queen Bee looks actual worried.
I'd say not just that. Naomi probably actually needs all the time she can get.
Yeah.
Because she might be on like that time crunch of like, I gotta fix this fucking now. Otherwise, if I don't fix it now.
Well, then she probably needs my hand more than anybody else.
Well, no, because
She needs a helping hand.
It wasn't gonna be a helping hand. No. There, in the corner. There. I was supposed to say, in the corner, you can just click the button of the
zoom.
Mm-hmm. And it'll let you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I need it a little bigger so I can see it over here.
Right? Oh dear. Holy crap! He did a thing that's amazing. He actually faced it towards me.
All you gotta do is ask.
I didn't think about asking because I could always read it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until you turned it that I was like, oh shit, I can actually read it better? I mean, that's possible?
Yeah, that way you can monitor too, and we don't have to depend on my blind ass.
Yeah, you're blind ass.
No, we're not joking. I actually am kind of legally blind in this
Oh
eye.
god, he is. Like, if I try and close my eye and look through his glasses, I just look through like,
Just like,
the world is gone, I instantly have a migraine.
oh yeah. My right eye actually got better this time. My left eye got worse.
Ooh.
And there's bleeding in my eyes. So
Neato.
neat. Queen Bee or Percy? Percy was the lowest score, so we chose Queen
Yeah,
Bee.
we chose Queen Bee, and now if we decide we don't like the way it went, we still have that
We did
save
save.
point.
Yeah. Queen Bee looks stressed out, just loitering around, not playing games. Hey,
Hey kid, how's Max treating you?
decently, and you? You look kind of frazzled.
Who, me? I'm totally okay. No. I'm in the losers bracket.
Meaning,
The big FOD tournament that they're hosting here at Max, I advanced from pools, but I'm in the losers bracket. If I lose one more match, I'm out. Finished. Dead. Loser.
I get it, I get it.
Right now, I'm just sitting around waiting to be called up for my next match, trying not to worry, and failing miserably. It sucks. It seriously sucks.
Allow me to provide a service to our valued customer and distract you then. Want to talk?
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
We amble on around behind the Funplex display to a neat little corner wedged between two other industry booths. A good spot for a quiet-ish chat.
Lord, don't worry about me, okay? This sort of stress is healthy. A good competitor feeds off stress as nourishment, growing strong, powerful. I've been in losers bracket before. It's gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing. Frankly, it's when you aren't worried that makes mistakes. You get cocky, overconfident, you screw up.
True fact.
Right?
You? Cocky? Never.
Cocky as a defensive mechanism is different from cocky out of apathy. You steel yourself with one, you let important things slip up with the other. You feel me, kid?
Claim you can take on the world, and maybe you really can. Wouldn't keeping a level head work better? Not really, no. Okay, so I learned to play shogi, which is Japanese chess. I love chess, and so I transitioned to shogi. The thing is, they're very different games. Chess is a very defensive game. You play very defensively. Shogi, balls to the wall. The Japanese are all about, let's go get those motherfuckers and put them in the grave. It's very offensive. Mm-hmm. To me, it's very interesting. This, maybe you can take it to the world. Maybe you can really can.
It's a bolstering effect. It's a, I can fucking do this, and therefore I can.
Fake it till you make it.
Exactly, which is kind of how I led a lot of my life up until now. Was I fated and I fated, and now I can actually do because fuck everything, fuck you.
You know what's funny is I never thought about it. Like, literally, okay, so my wife got pregnant, we got married. I started working. I went to school. I started working. I don't really have a mindset of, I can do this, or I can't do this. It's just, I've got to do this. This is just how it's got to be.
Yeah, you've been pinned in corners the entire way. Whereas those of us who have not been pinned in corners have had the chance to take a way out that
Had a chance to be desperate. I don't get to be desperate. I just get to power through.
Well, no, that's the thing. You've been in those corners for so long. Whereas there's some of us where we get a chance to be desperate, we get a chance to just kind of say fuck it, balls to the wall.
Yeah.
And so because we've not been forced to balls to the wall, we could always take a step back, which is always
Think about it, yeah.
we had a chance to think about it.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of us with anxiety who don't have the balls to the wall mentality because we weren't fucking forced into it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that mine is better and worse than anybody. It's just that I don't, it's weird that I didn't get as many chances to have that thought process. It's just been, okay, I lost my job. I have to get another job. I got a job as a teacher. That wasn't a choice. That was literally, I was sitting in the computer lab and Pam walks back in and says, you're teaching a class on Monday. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I started teaching.
But there's also a lot of social situations that we've been in
Mm.
who are just kind of like, okay, I can either sit back and let people just accept me for what they see of me, or I can just break the fucking shell and say, hey, fuck you, here I am, love me or not.
Me, I just am. I just exist. I think that's why I don't have more, like, friends. Like, actual physical people I go hang out with or anything.
Well,
is
yeah, because you don't sit down and go Sparta kick to everything and be like,
Yeah.
here I am.
I do my thing. I make sure that the bills get paid. I come home and I sleep. I have a boring existence. It's great.
Oh, holy shit, he actually was brave.
This may actually be somebody's food. But no, it's not better or worse than anything. It's just the fact that, I do because I kind of have to. Yeah. She brought me food. He brought her food. I get no food. Oh wait, I already had food. Actually, go get me a piece of the Hawaiian. Do that. Did you bring me a Snickers?
No,
Dick,
I didn't know you were angry.
I'm always hangry.
Well,
I had to give Lunch the Great a little bit of shit.
Yep.
Because if I see the boy and I don't give him shit, he doesn't think I love him anymore.
Great.
I mean, I don't love him, but
I still love what you do.
I love all my students. I actually did. I don't think there were too many students over the 3 years I taught that I actually didn't like the people I taught. There were a couple. There was one guy, okay, so while she's getting her food, there was one guy that I taught a class in beginning programming. What's that?
Tamago.
Tamago.
You got me tamago. So it's tamago sashimi, quote unquote?
There's no tamago.
That is tamago. It's a egg custard.
Tamago means egg.
I know, but that's what they call it in the menu.
Oh.
I'm calling by its menu name, not its actual name.
Oh, it's weird.
It's weird, but it's a folded egg thing, and it's super
Thank
sweet,
you.
and I love it.
There is pizza in there, boy.
That has pineapple on it.
Yes, it does.
I don't like pineapple itself.
I also have supreme pizza.
I have chicken katsu.
But anyway, so I had this guy I was teaching, and first of all, he played on my WoW server, which was weird enough. But for all my students, I was that teacher that I gave them my contact information, like my actual cell phone. Said, it doesn't matter what time of day, it doesn't matter when, just give me a call if you need help. I literally let class out. It's a cutie. I literally let class out at 10 o'clock. And at 10:15, I was getting a text from this guy on the way home asking about the class. And he kept it up for the next, 6 weeks. Every night, I get a text from this guy. Oh, it made me want to hurt something. This is Yuri. He's a butthead.
He's a butthead who will get hit if he eats my food.
He says, I think about it real difficult.
I'm just saying, I will have no problems smacking the shit out of him. Just remember that.
You just be a sweetheart. You won't get smacked. Why don't you go see Mama?
Oh, he's smelling food.
He jumped up in her chair to try to see if he could sneak his way up here and grab her food.
The answer is no.
The answer is no. You found the surprise!
Yee! I did. Thank you, sweetie.
She yeed.
I did. I even made a little dance about it.
She did. You didn't hear it, but she danced.
And I danced.
And
I
I
danced.
I ran so far away.
How would you combine FIFO with a tree and dynamically link its lists? And dynamically link lists. Is this
I'd have
something you
to
asked
think-
him?
Yes. No. No. I never asked him that. He's actually asking a question on how I'd link FIFO in a tree with dynamically linked lists. I would have to think about it. You have to understand, I've had quite a bit to drink. So, brain not functioning.
Brain don't work as good as usual. Thank you.
Not that my mind works that well, usually.
Thank you for my tamago. Again, it's just the menu name, not an actual thing.
I get weird about it because I'm like, I go to the Japanese places and everything's
Entree?
right.
It's an egg custard. It's not as sweet as I like it, but still not bad.
They use a vinegar.
Oh, that's the ginger.
No, there's vinegar in it. There's egg, a little bit of vinegar.
Okay, I'm overwhelmed by the ginger taste.
It's not bad. Not my favorite thing, but not bad.
When next time we go to Mitru though, I need to see if they're doing it well that day. Because every time I go there, I'm like, I try it, and so far I've never really hated what they made. But there's that one chef who makes it just right. That's perfect balance between egg and sugar.
Lunch. It maybe he says it's sarcasm. I don't think I'd even attempt that at all, but I might just not be insane enough. I've done some weird things in my life, and it's funny because my job, I think the only reason I still have my job, because I take a long time to complete projects, but I think it's because I do some of the weirdest shit. My boss is just like, I didn't think about that. Why did you? It works really well, but how did you? I think it's the only reason I have my job is because I don't think outside the box. I just don't conceptualize a box there. I just know what works and go.
Yes.
Okay.
So I
Take on the world maybe you really can. Are we going to go with fake it till you make it or keep it level-headed? We have
think
level-headed from Buzz.
we do. But at the same time, even if you don't sit down and think about fake it till you make it, you still kind of do follow the same path. A very similar path anyways.
Yeah. I think I get it. You fix yourself squarely in the mindset that you can destroy all comers, and it gives you the mojo needed to actually do it. So, having a good day or a bad day, you want to go in assuming you'll rock the world.
Nailed it. Oh, we'll make a champion of you yet, kid. Well, a champion floor attendant.
Event manager?
Whatevs.
What? You're not stressed at all, huh?
Well, okay, I'll admit, things have been stressful with streaming lately.
No? How so?
Because with esports streaming, everything has to be perfect all the goddamn time. It's not like you, where if you miss a stray gum wrapper, or the plex isn't polished as to a shine, Gavin will let it slide.
Clearly, you haven't worked for Gavin.
Okay, Francine will let it slide. Look, I'm not a metaphor person. My point is, when you're a public figure, an esports competitor, a streamer, an internet sensation, you gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle. You only see folks like me and Teo from backstage. You are watching from the audience. Different situation entirely there. There is no room for error. If one thing is wrong, it'll get punished for it one way or another. If not by the chat, which consistently seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance. If things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down. And I can lose my sponsorship, then everything.
Damn.
Damn indeed. You see what I mean?
Take the world down in flames with you, I say.
Oh. I don't like this one. Oh, yeah, that's a good position to be in. Do weird things that solve problems others haven't been able to do. Yeah.
I'm the guy my boss comes to and says, "Hey, we've tried this new technology. What do you think of it?" I'm actually at the point in my career where my boss is actively seeking my opinion on things over the other people in my office, surprisingly enough. And it's strictly because I come up with these weird-ass, out-of-the-blue thought processes that are like... It was funny, though, because a couple of years ago I redid one of our programs in a modular manner. That way when you changed it, it just had to be one change here and there. Not this whole complex process. It took me almost 6 months longer than he wanted. But now, whenever he comes back to me with something, like they came out with something a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, "Okay, is this going to take like a week or two?" I was like, "It'll take me 5 minutes." Because the 6 months I took earlier made it so that I don't ever have to spend time on it again. I'm that kind of developer. I'm like, I want to do all the hard work now so that later on down the road, I don't have to worry about it. Because I'm a lazy son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All-time high.
That's beautiful.
My boss loves it. He always gets mad at me when I'm taking too long to complete a project.